Guys, it's your girl Ashley Potter here. Welcome back to my channel. So today is January 10th. So I know I'm like 10 days late, but Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2019. I'm so excited for this year. I know a lot of YouTubers are talking about, their 2018 year and what they're planning to do for 2019. So that's basically what I'm going to talk about today. So I'm just going to film this video and start right away by saying that so far 10 days into the new year has been really a positive start for me. It's just been like a different kind of an atmosphere, a different kind of feel. 2018, I don't know if you guys seen that video where I talk a little bit about my review of the year, but 2018 for me was good. But there was some challenges as well, and I'm just learning that, in today's time in today's society, you really have to know about loving yourself. You have to know about who you hang around. You have to know about what your plans are, what your dreams are. And I realized from 2018 that you can't expose your dreams to people. You can't tell people what you're really planning to do, because a lot of people aren't happy for you, and they're not really there for you to see you fulfill your dreams. They try to be very, very negative. And so the reason why I'm doing this video today is because I want to talk about what I look forward to this year and what different changes I've been making as well. So one thing that I know for sure that I want to do in 2019 is to be happy more. I know for me that being happy is definitely not an everyday thing. That's what I've learned. And some days you're not going to be happy, and some days you are, and that's just part of life. It's part of normalcy. If you're happy all the time, that's not normal. But if you have days where you're happy and then you face challenges, that's teaching you lessons in life about how you're going to face those challenges and how you're going to overcome different situations. Because if you just try to put on a brave face, brave smile every day, and you don't express your feelings, then it's kind of saying, and also just learning that, not every time somebody asks me how I'm doing, I say, I'm good, I'm okay. But really just not saying that I'll get into my business with people, but sometimes I'll be honest and be like, yeah, I'm not feeling it today. I had a rough day. And so that way, you learn more about yourself. 2019, I'm looking forward to loving myself more, taking more care of myself. That's really important. You're executing different goals and dreams for people. You want to make sure that you take care of yourself, investing in yourself, loving yourself, doing things that are more positive and not so much negative. And one thing I did in 2018 was I left negative people behind. So people who were in my past, who were really not there for me, who were just kind of talking behind my back and saying different things, they're all gone, all in the past. I've officially moved forward. I took some people out of I took one person off my Facebook at the end of 2018 because they were just a negative face I was looking at, and I just thought, I can't have this on my messages, and every time I see that person's face, I'm just like, no. So, not to expose anybody here, but yeah, you don't need negativity. 2019 is about winning in your life, and just letting go of bad relationships, bad friendships. That's not easy to deal with. Nobody wants to go into a new year with bad relationships and conflict and all these issues. It's just not necessary. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of your situation, taking care of your problems, and really just letting go of your past and moving forward, and not dealing with people who are negative. People will say negative things, and I noticed that today, society, people are more negative than positive. And especially when you tell them something, they have this negative response. And you have to just kind of smile it off or laugh it off. That's my way of dealing with different situations, is to laugh things off, especially when people say ridiculous stuff. I just tend to either ignore you or just smile and laugh the comment off, because it's not necessary. People will ask you different kinds of questions that people today are more in your business. And I'm going to tell you that straight up. They really want to know more. And I learned a lot about that in 2018. People wanted to know too much about me. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing with this? What are you doing that? Like, I'm not going to tell you anything. Like, that's just not, it's not your business to ask me what is it I'm doing. When you see me execute my goals, then you will see. But I'm not going to reveal anything to you because it's not your business to ask. You know, I'm not asking you about what you're doing, what this. There's too much negative sparks around people just in your business. So one thing I'm looking going into this year is being more reserved and knowing what to say and what not to say, and knowing how to respond and when not to respond to somebody's questions. And that's not being rude. That's not saying that, you know, if people approach me about stuff, I'm not going to be responsive. I'm very responsive, but you have to be careful about how you respond, because a lot of people tend to just ask you questions that are just not relevant for you to get into your business. So it's very aware that you be very aware of that for this year. So goals. What I'm looking to execute for 2019 is to win this year, to win back everything that I've gone through in the past years, to win back, to try something new, to do new things, and to really just focus on the year more instead of focusing on everything else. People tend to focus too much on certain things, and they're not taking the time to focus on themselves, focusing on what things you can do to execute and win this year and slay this year, because that's what it's about. 2019 is about slaying and getting into positive relationships and positive friendships. So one thing that, you know, I just wanted to say is that I'm looking into new options and new things that I want to discover for myself. One thing first is I really want to get my passport. I really want to travel. I really want to do something new. I want to do something fun. So this year is about getting that started, looking into that, because eventually I want to travel and do new things and new adventures. You know, I don't want to stay in Toronto all my life. I really want to do something fun. And so that's something that I want to do. And that's one thing I want to do. But, you know, just really just looking out for myself and looking for a new kind of avenue and see what kind of happens. But as I said, so far it's been very positive, very fulfilling. I've seen some blessings already, which has really been great compared to 2018. There was a lot more kind of setbacks and a little bit more challenges. Yes, there was a lot of blessings, but there were days where I was just like, okay, like how am I going to deal with this? How is this, what's going on here? And that's all about being strong in your relationships, being strong in your positivity, you know. And as I said before, you know, you cannot be happy every day. Okay, you're going to have days where you're not. And it's typically normal. You know, you have to express how you feel. And something that I kind of wanted to point out is that I was watching another YouTuber talk about her 2019 goals and how she was doing this vision board. I really have a mind in creating vision boards eventually for myself. I haven't really thought about doing that, but I think it's such a great idea, because you know what, it really illustrates your ideas, it illustrates your creativity, it illustrates your dreams and your goals that you want to achieve, and how to execute those goals. Okay, so vision boards, I think that's such a great idea. I watched about 2 YouTubers who has an idea and they've created these vision boards. I don't think anything is wrong with that. I think if you create a vision board, or you write down your goals, or you write down your dreams about what you want to accomplish, then that's how you're going to accomplish. That's how you'll remember what you want to do and how to follow it. I think every year or every new year, people should have something down at least to just think about. And I'm not saying about New Year's resolutions. Honestly, I don't really follow New Year's resolutions, really, because, like, you know what? I take it as it is. I look at the year like, okay, it's another year. Okay, let's see how it goes. And then live day to day and just see what happens. You know, instead of going off these resolutions. A lot of people don't follow resolutions. A lot of people don't stick to it. So it really makes no sense. But if you have like this vision board idea, or you have ideas that you want to execute, I think that's a great idea. So kudos to those YouTubers doing vision boards and telling their goals and sharing things, because it's fun. It's really cool, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to come out here and I said I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas season, and now it's the new year. It's time to win and take your victory back. All right, so yeah, I'm going to end this video here, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I just took 2 weeks off YouTube just to kind of, oh yeah, and that's another thing. I really want to step up with these YouTube videos and create more content for 2019, because I think it's just fun doing this, like, you know, videotaping and talking to you guys. I missed you guys for like 2 weeks, but anyhows, yeah, I just wanted to take a bit of a break because it was busy around Christmas time. And so if you haven't checked out my last video was just a basic little review on 2018 and what I'm looking forward to now in 2019. It's so, like, 2019 just sounds so exciting. Like 19, like, it sounds happy, it sounds fun. Just the number, like, just gives me such great vibes. So stay positive, stay around positive people, don't hang out with negative people. Negative people only make you feel worse about yourself. Hang out with people that are going to encourage your dreams, going to encourage your goals for this year. That's the whole point. You know, you want people that is going to really encourage you. Okay, and sometimes you're not going to get that from family. You're not going to get that from certain friends. You're not going to get that, but don't feel dismayed. Don't feel bad if some people don't agree with your dreams or don't agree with your goals. And that's why you have to be careful who you tell things to, because not everybody is trustworthy. A lot of people get jealous. There's a lot of jealousy out there today, guys, and people really don't want to see you move forward. They want to see you stuck. And for me, 2019 is